Good evening, my YouTube family. It's me, just being honest. I did a video earlier, and yes, I know it got cut very short. I wanted to add something to that and more positivity. Sorry that I'm in my room. It's kind of dark in here. Let me move these things out the way so everybody can see me. There I go. I wanted to add something to that, and the effect of if you love somebody, it's not your job to kiss their ass. It's not your job to bend over backwards and let things slide that you know they're doing wrong. Because if you love yourself, like most humans that say, I love myself and I put me first, and you know, I love me and I respect me. If you do love yourself, in turn, you got to find someone who loves themselves. And that when you become partners with someone, whether it's a friend, a relative, a mate, to love them is to make sure they're going the right way. To love them is to correct them when they're wrong. To love them is to not be ignorant to the things that they're doing wrong, saying wrong, or the way they're acting wrong. Loving someone is when y'all are in the thick of things and that person is not quite what you expected from the beginning, or what they gave you in the beginning, or what you gave them in the beginning, or however, whatever. And you start to see the mask unveil. That is the time that you put in that work when you love someone, to tell them about their faults, and you step back and you watch if they correct it, and vice versa. When someone doesn't do that, that means that you was putting out more love than you was getting back. Because when someone is scared to speak in a relationship of any kind, mother, daughter, father, son, it doesn't matter. You know, coworker to coworker, boss to coworker, coworker to boss, you know, mate to mate. When someone is scared to speak to you and tell you how they honestly feel, they don't have as much love for you as you have for them. I had to learn that. I've been thinking about that now the past couple of weeks, I can say. And at first it was jumbo jambo in my head. It didn't make any sense. But I had to, my previous relationship, I had to think about that. Because my partner at the time used to tell me that. He used to be like, it's hard to talk to you. And I would always say, why? Why don't you speak? Why don't you speak? Why don't you speak? I realized that I was a very open person. And where I felt I was going wrong at, I had no problems in apologizing. Where I felt he was going wrong at, I had no problems in voicing to him where he was going wrong at. Sometimes the way I will put it would be kind of more aggressive than others. I won't even say kind of, more aggressive than others. Because I realized now that I was doing something wrong. I was supposed to tell him where he went wrong, and I was supposed to step back and give him a chance to correct it. And when he didn't, I was supposed to walk away. I wasn't supposed to make excuses for him, and he wasn't supposed to make excuses for me. You got to be in a relationship that when you love someone, you are able to be freely you, speak freely upon how you feel, your feelings, your deepest thoughts, your everything. It's not supposed to be things where you're hiding. It's not supposed to be things